Okay, guys, today we're going to go ahead and talk about elimination. So I'm going to give you some examples of elimination here. Okay. The first example I want to give you. By the way, another word for elimination you might hear will be linear combinations. Okay. And the first example of linear combinations is this one. All right. Now, when we're doing elimination, what we want to first do is go ahead and add the two equations together. Okay. When we add the two equations together, you get 2x and you add 2x, it gives you 4x. Okay. Here, when you have one y and you minus a y, you get 0. Okay, so these automatically will cancel. That's the elimination variable that gets canceled right away. Okay, then you have 4 and you add 0, you are equal to 4. Okay, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and solve for the variable. So you're going to go ahead and do the inverse of this. This is multiplication, and the inverse would be to divide by 4 to both sides. Okay. Once you do that, you divide 4 divided by 4 is 1. So it gives you 1x. Okay. Same side here, 4 divided by 4 will also give you 1. Okay. So your answer will then be x equals 1. These are the same. Okay. 1x and x means the same thing. So you'll just go ahead and say x equals 1. Okay. Now, with a system, please note that you have two variables. You have x and y. So far, we've only found x. So the next thing we need to do is go ahead and find y. Okay. So we'll go ahead and pick whichever equation you want, either top or bottom, doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and use the top one for now. So I'm going to write the top equation here. And then what you're going to do with this x equals 1 is you're going to go ahead and substitute it or plug it in to this equation. Okay. So now you have 2 times 1 plus y equals 4. This will allow you to solve for the y variable, right? So multiply these two, you get 2 plus y equals 4. Okay. The last thing you want to do is subtract 2 to both sides. The 2's will cancel, and y equals 4 minus 2, 2. Y will then equal 2. Okay. Now that you have both x and y, you now have what we call the solution. Okay. And the solution here, you put it into a coordinate, is x is 1 and y is 2. Okay. So now this becomes your solution. All right. Let's just go over this one more time. We eliminate a variable. We eliminated y because you have 1y minus y will get you 0. Okay, and you can put a 0 here. And then you add these two, you get 4x. Add these two, you get 4. Divide by 4, x equals 1. Okay. Take x equals 1, substitute it into any of the two equations over here. I put into the first one. So I substituted 1 there for the x. Once I do that, I went ahead and solved for the y, and then I get my solution. Okay, this is my solution here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do one more example of that. Let's go ahead and do example 2. Okay. And now for example 2, again, you're going to be looking into eliminating that variable. Okay. Okay. So add the two equations together, linear combination. That means you're combining them. Look carefully. Which one could you eliminate? Could you eliminate these two? Or is this going to be added to make a number? 1x plus 1x will give me 2x. 2y positive minus 2y gives me a 0. So this gets eliminated. Okay? That becomes 0. 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay? So now solve for the variable. Divide by 2. And x equals 1. This is 1. This is 1. Okay? Now that we found x equals 1, again, pick an equation to substitute the x to. I'm going to go ahead and use the top one. I have 1x plus 2y equals 7. Plug that in there. And now I get 1 times 1 plus 2y equals 7. Okay. Multiply these two. 1 plus 2y equals 7. Subtract 1. Okay. These cancel. You're left with 2y equals 6. Okay. The last thing you want to do is divide by 2. So y equals 3. Okay. You now found both x and y. Put it into a solution. All right. Solution is 1 and 3. All right, everybody. I hope you understood that. Feel free to look at this video, rewind it, and whatnot. All right. Have a good day.